Okay, it's time. Welcome to part 2 of Groovin High. Hope you enjoy my reverb once again on the mic. I think I promised my friend Zach Yahalowski in the chat at the beginning of the last video that I was going to stream the pitch correction process for the tenor, bass, and baritone parts. I did not follow through on that, but I realized what would be way more interesting, because on this one, this is one that we're just cramming through at this stage of it, the recording process, so I can get it out to Matthew Chalmers, let him play the drums on it, so that I can get it done really quickly, and I'm just going to do the gals parts. I'm going to pitch correct them. We have a house policy not to do that with Julia's tracks, but what that means is she spends the time to get everything really good and precise and everything. And this is a hard enough chart, a detailed enough bebop chart that that's strategy for us. The best strategy for us now is to just have me knock this thing out. Let's get that to Neal Allsup at Hutch, and let them start learning the tune and everything. So that's really the goal here, is kind of as quick as possible. Now, as quick as possible on this chart is going to be a full day of work. I'm realizing. I mean, I'm going to be up late tonight doing this. I'm almost positive of it, just based on how long it took really to do essentially just 2 parts. The tenor and bass pitching was really a lot of work, and it would not have been fun to watch. You may enjoy at least the lead soprano throughout the entire process of this. I think it'll be highly entertaining. I'm going to do an unusual thing in recording the lead soprano first. I'm going to create an extra little part here, or track here. It's an unusual thing for me to do that. Solo. I think this is F, or female solo. It's unusual for me to track all the guys' parts, and for either Julia or me to start with lead soprano. And for me to do it in this way, the reason I'm going to do that is so that I have somewhat of a voice by this time, because even doing the second soprano will tax me a bit. What I'm going to do is, you will see some chaos here as I record this lead soprano part. First of all, without the support of second soprano or alto, so it's going to be weird sounding throughout anyway. The guys are pretty cleanly pitched, and I'm going to start by actually just playing through that, so you can just hear how the tuned guys' parts sound in here. And then, so I'm going to sing the lead soprano part, all 3 tracks. I hope to have a voice after that, and I'm going to take a break, because I know I'm going to need it, and I will actually edit that live. I'll do the pitch correction and melodyne of the lead soprano part live, and that should make it easier, I think, to sing second soprano and alto. So here we go. I'm just going to get started with this, and it's going to be hilarious. And I just need like a full-time disclaimer, I feel, as I do this. I want something on the screen constantly that says he's not seriously trying to sound good right now, because many of the notes I won't be able to sing well in their range, and so I'll be singing just brutally wrong notes, just something that's lower that I can get a decent tone on, and then I'll go in and just move it to the right note in melodyne. So it's what I do for low bass too. I sing in the middle. I'm a tenor. I sing in the middle. So here we go. So here's the first figure. I didn't like the ba-day, how that came out. So just phrase at a time. 1, 2. I didn't do a real big crescendo on that. Let me try to help it. Let me redo that. Oh, I don't want my voice gurgling. That's kind of crescendo I wanted. Pretty out of tune. So now it feels like there's somewhat of a crescendo happening. Okay. I'll try. I think I can sing that pretty much. Dang it, syllables. Yeah, I can't afford to screw this thing up. So to an F, I've got it. Literally, that's it, though. I mean, basically, to sing an F, I just throw my voice as high as it can go because I don't have much above that. Yeah, that's it. That's the stuff. See, already my voice falling off of a note like that gets pretty tired. Okay, reasonable. Oh man, I really don't have to be too particular with these. Well, I'll clean them up like normal. I'll clean them up. Doesn't take too long if I just do it as I go. And it definitely helps the overall sound. So, that's worth it. Okay. Hold that as long as I can. Did that kind of weird. I can't hold it long enough. I think I can fix that ending actually in mellow. Don't want to re-sing it. Okay. Here we go. So let's see. Oh, I need to do the normal cleaning. Whoa, save. Excuse me. Post dinner, post intermittent fasting break. Just now. God, I'm so obnoxious. It's a good system, you guys. So what's going to happen here, just to prepare everybody's ears, I will stop trying to sing notes at beat 4. Da da da. It'll be. So it's going to be a little bit chaos. Wrong notes coming. Here we go. Whoops. That's the stuff right there. And then we pitch it later. Yeah, you like it? You like hearing that? Is that fun to listen to? My hope is that it's at least fascinating to know, because I mean every demo that's like this, there are a few demos that we have out where it's all me and I pitched it like that. I mean that's all I have to do. That's what I have to do. I stop at an F, and really I don't have an F for very long. When I do one of these, I start to get tired, especially if I talk. I better stop talking. And then this is supposed to be that day, but it's not. So it'll be. I'll probably do second soprano, like in that area, something like that. Day. Somebody new's on board. I'm just telling you, this is chaos as I sing fake soprano, and then eventually we'll pitch correct it. So I get the syllables basically right. Get my crescendos where I want them. The tone, something like I'm, you know, mixed voice or something like that. Actually, I'm probably mixing more than, I am mixing more really than gals would mix in that register. It's just gonna be head voice there. So it's not super informative for how to sing these kind of things, but it is useful in getting the chart demo very quickly completed. And that's right now, our priority is there rather than it sounding super artistic and beautiful. So we have different priorities, you know? Okay, so let's see how this goes. Syllables, but otherwise it was a good run. Almost made it through the head. Okay. It's fine. Fine. A second run of that. Yeah, good. That was the head. That's not too bad. Okay, somebody else joined. I'm just telling you, I'm singing fake lead soprano right now that I will eventually, almost immediately after I'm done with this, singing it really quickly and squeaking it out. I'm going to go into Melodyne and make it correct, and then I'll do my best to sing well-ish on the second soprano and alto parts. Ben Morris joined and said, "What a great chart! What a good chart! Good chart, not great." Let's make that important distinction. But thank you, Ben. It's really nice. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I like this tune. You know, it's gonna be fun. It's one of those kind of, you know, eventually at some spots crazy reharm and all that. Whew, here's another run through the head. Let's see if we can get it. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Thanks for checking in, Ben. Okay, I'm gonna squeak and sound terrible right now. Here we go. And boy. You gotta get that right at least, if not in tune. I didn't give myself enough room. Yabadat. Wrong syllable there. Fair enough. It's close enough to what it needs to be. Last time through the head. This will be quick. How long have I even been on? 15 minutes? I'm going to be through that. It took me way longer to do the tenor, bass, baritone, because of course I was trying to get closer on those. Oh, I didn't play through the whole thing. I'll skip that. I'll skip that part. Because it's just the tenor, bass, and baritone. So here we go one more time. the head out of tune. And here it goes. God, that just gets so stuck. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, this is the right way to do this. Just start with this one. Somebody else join. I'll just keep explaining it. I feel so self-conscious. I'm not trying to sing well. I'm just trying to sing something that I can pitch correct and have it sound like a soprano part soon. So that's what this is right now. Lots of out of tune, including this high B flat, which is about is a fourth from what I could physically sing. So, da, da. Here we go. You know, I've been in the pitching process. I was able to actually, with the guys, I was able to line up the timing of the fall pretty well, and it wasn't lined up exactly right, but it's clean now from that. So there you go. You know, sort of. Okay. Good old Dow fall for a send-off. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. That's a tradition like none other than Masters. Okay. It's so strange talking to you with reverb. I feel like I might not have done, yeah, I didn't do the cleanup on these, or at least throwing the fades on there. Okay, those are done. All right, so backgrounds. Very easy move to the backgrounds. I've got solo stuff to do on this too before it's all done. So, but I am just going to get second soprano first, or first soprano first thing first, literally, and then I'll pitch that and then come back in and work on the rest. What's this? Do 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 ah. Excuse me very much. Oh shoot, well, I don't need to pitch that. That's all I'm gonna do. So in this first run here, just get the page done. Darn it, I guessed wrong. Dot, dot. All right. Dot, dot, do I. Don't even have to look at the next page anymore. I've got that memorized. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do, 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 da, da, you, da. Okay. Cleansville, USA. If anybody wants any tips on how to sing more beautiful lead soprano, just definitely ask me. I'm happy to tell you. It's There's a lot of squeezing involved, that's all I'm going to say for the moment, but it's terribly unhealthy what I'm doing right now. Do not do this, kids. It's bad. Oh, yeah, everybody's leaving. I don't blame them. I'm glad you guys are hanging on high. Let's see. Okay, that's the lyric. I need to do it on this one. Yeah, shoot. Shoot. I can't hear that. I don't know why. It's the bass line. 2, 3, 4. It's hot. That almost sounded real. Trying to lower that larynx. The whole thing is super high larynx singing. It's not a good demonstration, but it is a demo. Oh yeah, and then okay. Oh yeah, that's crunchy. I'm just gonna do the ha first real quick on all of them, just so I can think about that line separately. I feel like I didn't hold that till 3 on the others. Oh well, I will fix that also in post. There's nothing organic about this performance right now. Not a thing. Oh, whoops. Well, it's organic now, as it's terrible, because I'm just trash at this kind of singing, unfortunately. I am no Simon Atkinson or Britt Quinton or Quentin rather, or Fletcher Sheridan or any of those guys. Those some real good high male singers. What do I have? Ba-do 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 ah. Oh wait, no, that's not. Ba-do ba-do ah ya da. Ba-do 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 ah ya. Ba-do ba-do. Ba-ba-do ba. Ba-do ba-do ah ya da. Now I'll pitch it later. Yuck. I shouldn't have had to. Ba-do ba-do ba. Ba-do ba-do ah ya da. Is it do-dot? Son of a gun. Well, I'll fix it in the. Ba-do ba-do ah ya da. Is there enough duh? Do I have a duh? Good. It's only this is a U, I think. Yeah, it's a U. I think. That would sound right. Okay. I mean, that'll be fine. All right. Man, I keep. Oh, come on! Don't be weird. Save though. You are free to laugh at this, by the way. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to win anybody over. This is self-deprecation at its finest to even show you how this goes. I'd love for you I wouldn't love for anybody to think that I could do all the stuff that it sounds like in the demos when I sing the high notes. I mean, it's just pitch correction, man. I can't sing that way. If anything, it should be revealing of how much of that stuff goes on. You might start to recognize it if you hear me doing it. So what's this? So I got to try to hold this. It's going to be tough, actually. in the, yeah, anyway. Oh, that's pretty poor, but again, I can move it over. I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting the slash, which is the thing that makes me want to change the metronome, and yeah, it's bad. Anyway. Ah. God, I got nothing. Oh, you hear my laughing on there? I gotta get that out of there. Okay. So, all right. Speeding through the chart. Speeding through the chart. I forgot about this, that it goes faster when I'm not trying to sing the actual notes and stuff perfectly, or not perfectly, but relatively in tune. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, so, I know that bit. Let's see. 1, 2. I wonder if that's singable. I'm gonna have to go over the top of it. I wasn't ready for that. I need to learn that rhythm before I go on. Oh man, God, the soli. Oh, the soli's gonna kill me. And it's a shout. It gets so high. It gets so much high stuff at the end. I mean, I'll just fake it, of course, but dang it, this is gonna be hard. Let's see, 2 bars, that's enough. Here we go. Yada. Boy, that's brutal. Can't mess that up. Oh, didn't know where I was. And now I have to do the same thing. All right, 2 more, or 1 more of those. I gotta cover that one sooner. Whew. Oh, good Lord. Okay, covering it here. Okay, so that cheat happens here. Now see if you hear, aside from the terrible intonation, if you hear the layering, that's, I mean, if you hear the crossfades, or if it's transparent. You definitely heard the one on the left. Maybe try to make that more of a gradual one. Let's see, how long do I have? Okay. Yeah, I need to do it sooner, I think, don't I? Maybe that one's okay. I can't worry about it too much. Yeah, I mean, it does sound a little weird and fadey in the left side, but I just can't. That's fine. Whatever. On that, it's not a hill I can die on. I will lose my voice if I keep trying to re-sing that some way. So da 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 ba do ah, and then we're in soli, brutal. Da 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 ba. Oh wait, is it da 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 ba do? A note that I can't sing. Da 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 ba do ah, and I'll just sing probably the same note. Maybe for just to make it nice, I'll sing a D there or something. That little turn I did is going to make that really hard to pitch correct. Just keep it clean and yeah. At least I get the crescendo in, rough notes. Yeah. Okay. Let's just trim up the edges. Oh, I miss June bugs. I miss that. Don't really get that out here that much. All right. Phrase by phrase, and probably even half phrase by half phrase on this thing. If I think. Let's just listen to the guys. Just that. That's all I need to think about. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And that's the way is where I connected it when I sang the guy stuff. Audrey, she's, hey, I'm a jazz student at Brian Raymond. I'm tuning. Super excited for our commission piece. Yeah, Audrey, right on. Nice to meet you here. If you're a soprano, I could use your help singing this line instead of me doing it. No, it's all right. No, I'm just so you know what I'm doing, because it's going to seem really weird. I'm singing really loosely the soprano one part because I'm going to go in and pitch correct it. This is a sort of either kind of temp tracks that I'm just trying to get to the group that did the commission as fast as possible because they're actually rehearsing this summer. So that's what's going on. Good to have you with Audrey. I've met like now 5 or 6 maybe of your classmates and stuff, and it's so nice to see you guys. I love it. So way is going to be where I get out. So. Okay, next figure. Oh, that's all it is. Yeah, it just helps not to have to memorize all of it, and then I can just do my little crossfade trick. Does the job. Can I just say how much easier it is to sing the soprano line? Even though it's not in my range, and I'm weirdly squeezing out dead voice, it's the line makes so much more sense because the syllables were written with that in mind. So, oh God, it's so much easier. That's a great thing to do. I'm trying to sing lead soprano. Oh yeah. It's actually reasonably close to what it's supposed to sound like. Alto part will be harder. No question there. Fade that, and let's move on. What do we have? Oh, terrible. That's bad enough. I should redo it. Ugh. Oh, it's so close. Better get it. Ugh, I hate redoing anything in soprano. Wah, not way ah. Dang it. Oh, that's right. I accidentally sang it right. Well, okay. Okay, those voicings make sense. It didn't seem quite right at first, but... Snap off a crescendo there. Yep. Blip, blap, bloops. Okay, we have fades, thank you. We have fades. You're like, oh, I'm so excited to see your fades. Wow, what fades you write. Bayabadu, bayabadu, wabadu, way, bayabadu, bayabadu, wabadu, way, for bayabadu, wabadu, way, bayabadu, wabadu, way, yat. Bayabadu, wabadu, way, yat, bayabadu, wabadu, way, yat, bayabadu, wabadu, way, yat. Yes, so for as difficult as it is and impossible sometimes to sing the soprano notes, with good intonation and all that and good tone and everything, at least the line is not too hard. But man, if you saw me struggling with the bass and tenor, oof. I actually think I had it about right, but... Clean, clean. I don't claim. I'm not claim. Okay. Okay. I don't claim. I'm not claim. All right. That reference that I'm making under my breath is a Tim and Eric reference, and if you haven't watched this very specific Tim and Eric episode, you won't know it. Life-giving water. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to sing this whole line in one shot without having to blend two lines together of it. Let's give it a shot. There's no way. That didn't work. Didn't happen. Way it up. It's going to be so hard because I can't sing the G. You know what? This is going to just be really brutal. I'm just going to sing very roughly and get the syllables right on this figure and then pitch it later. I know. I'm the worst. Oh. Yeah, it's just going to be like rapping, basically. I have a lot of respect for rapping. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. This is folk jazz, and I'm not doing that. I almost had it. Yabba-de-ya. Damn. Yada-be-yabba-de. Yada-be-yabba-de-ya-do-way-ya-da-da. Okay, fine. That's rapping. Gotta get the syllables right, at least one, two. Do-ya. Love Lovely. Beautiful. If I could just get those right. Fine. Fine. Andrew Sanders, hi, making learning tracks for a living. Oh, yeah. Great to see the same struggles. Keep up the good work, man. Huge fan of your tracks for a while now. Andrew, that's super nice, man. Yeah, right? It's you just mellow them too? You do the same? Like just squeak it? You probably, no, you don't, because you probably have this beautiful countertenor voice and you can do all of it, and maybe you're doing classical literature or something. I don't want to assume. You're a degenerate like me. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That's really cool that you came in. Yeah, what did I say? Dada. Okay, I think, good. I'm done with that. Badoué, badou. What is it? Badoué, badouá. Badoué, badouá, dea, badouá. See, that freaking makes sense. Badoué, badouá, dea, badouá. Badoué. Can't sing it down an octave. Oh. Nope. I think my syllables are right in there. It sounded a little clashy, but I think I got it. We'll see. Way. Use that E, use that diphthong for your crescendo, kids. Sing exactly like me, it's so pretty. La 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 la. Oops, I got the spinning beach ball. Please be cool, save. Struggle's real. That's a great idea on those practice tracks, like all-state music and stuff, right? Yeah, or just everything. That's a great idea, great line of work. Pretty fun and rewarding, but yeah, these are the struggles when if you're not having a female sing those gals parts. I do a lot. Nope, I imagine you saying I just squeak and hope for the best. Yeah. I Judy squeak as well, actually. I like how that comes through because frankly, how did that happen? Oh yeah, totally. Your hand was one to the right for ST, hilarious. I love, by the way, that's one of my things where I try to figure out how people's sort of autocorrect or texting spelling mistakes happened with their phone or whatever. I was like, oh, how did that happen? Where's that on the keyboard? Oh, it's right beside it. It's really weird to me when it's way far away, but then I guess it must be autocorrect. I should not be using my voice for talking right now. Okay, really, really cool though. I'm stoked that you came in, Andrew. That's really neat, man. Okay, just one of that, and then I'll be done here. Do what? Nah. It's supposed to be quiet right on the downbeat, though. Okay, there's that one. I think though, Andrew, I'm gonna have to write an original track called Judy Squeak though. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I just killed the joke by being literal. Let's see. Do it. Oh. I shouldn't practice it. Do a da ba da 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 ya do ah da ya do ah. Important distinction. Do a da ba da 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 ya do ah. Okay, here we go. Do a da dummy. Do a da ba da 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 ya do ah. Well, I hoped for the best, and it didn't turn out to be the best. But it's going to work. I'm amusing myself. Dang swipe on my phone. Oh, I've never dedicated myself to get good at swipe. Yeah, I figured you might be on your phone. I've never dedicated myself to try to figure that out, but it seems like it'd be super slick unless you want to type the word just, which I think is really difficult. All right, bleep blop bloops. Where am I? Okay, then so just Andrew, my technique tonight, I don't know, I wonder if you record bottom up. I tend to record bottom up. Well, of course, that is if I happen to be doing the gals parts, which is rare. I don't usually do them. My wife is a Bonnie Herman disciple basically in my household, so she's the best singer in the household by a million. But logistics make it quicker for me sometimes to just knock these things out on my own if I have the time, and then she comes in and does it. But anyway, I generally, we work on bottom up. She would go alto, and actually she goes in chunks too, doesn't she? She does like alto, second soprano, and lead, I think. Gets it all done into the solo. But today I'm doing lead soprano first because, I have a voice. I sang all the other stuff earlier, and I wonder how many you can get done in a day too, or how many. It's hard to say because different pieces are different lengths maybe that you're recording. But anyway, blah blah. Talking shop. Blah, 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 blah. What am I doing? Badu badu. Oh, but buddy badu badu. Good Lord. So this is going to be the funniest one yet, I think. So buddy badu yada badu yada yada. I should be shouting it out. If you see a painted sign, love shot. Okay, and then I don't even know. There's no reason for me to sing any of it really, but yeah, whatever. Syllables. Oh, wait. I didn't realize I hadn't done this part. Well, I might be able to do it all. I'm distracting myself, you guys. SATB, I record bass and soprano, alto, tenor. Interesting. Okay, see, that makes sense to me today as I'm doing this. It totally makes sense. Thank you for that. That's really cool. Oh, that'll sound so good later. God, I even have to fix the timing on the last "yeah." I was late. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, get the syllables. There we go. Just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Oh, larynx. So bad. I've definitely heard vocal jazz groups that sound just like this at times. Hey, man, we're all working on it. We all got stuff to work on. Blee, blah, blah. I haven't done my edge edits. For a little bit, I've been very neglectful of the precision and beauty. Wait, in this chart, where do I have a crossfade? Must be this one. Okay, yeah, man. I really stopped doing crossfades all of a sudden. What's wrong with me? Or fades, not crossfades. Really? I got out of the habit. I think that's cool, man. I'll be all right. God. Okay, sorry. Really catching up on crossfades now. I guess I could just do it all at once at the end, but I tend to like to take the break. the break and do it. Anyway, but it's not very exciting to watch me do a bunch of crossfades. I have to imagine. That's why I don't have the following of like Ninja or something on Fortnite. So, okay, badab. That's a hell of a line. That is 4 bars and a beat of the hardest music I think I've ever probably written, starting with two of it being octaves, but damn, dude. Just got to get these syllables right. That's the main priority. This is going to be trash right now. Here we go. That's basically as good as I could ever have hoped to do on the first one. Trash, trash, trash. Cool. Okay, now I will remember to do my fades. I did my fades. That. Okay, I can do that. I didn't have enough air left. It's so airy. I needed a crescendo anyway, so I could save some air. Part 2. Do you do Pro Tools, Andrew? I don't know if you're still around, but do you do Pro Tools or one of the? I don't know. What do you use? Digital Performer for me is very specific to that. I lived in Sacramento at a time when everybody was using DP, and otherwise I'm sure I would have gone. It was one of the first ones to do pitch correction in the graphic pitch correction and stuff, which was kind of helpful to me for some things. Of course, it was trash compared to Melodyne now, but like 4.5, I think. Now we're at 9. But 4.5, I think, was that way. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Did I can't find my cursor. Oh, there it is. That's not decrescendo-y enough, really, was it? With the reverb, the chicken sounds are especially poignant. Fade. Melodyne is a big friend. Heck yeah. And you're on Pro Tools. Cool. I mean, I have the Pro Tools. I have no chops in Pro Tools. I'm very slow. Very slow, my friend. My friend. I'm very slow. You must give me time to do a Pro Tools project. What accent am I doing? I'm probably being really offensive. I should stop it. Accents are fun. Quit it. Be sensitive, man. Da da. Oh yeah. And then I've got da da. Da 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 ba do da 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 ba do ya da da. I think I can get a little bit more red on this one. Da ba do da 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 ba do. Wait. Da ba do dummy. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't quite ready for that, unfortunately. See. Let's see. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, not ready for that part though. Sarah Voss. Love you, Kerry. Oh, that is very nice. Love you back. We sang a bunch of your arrangements in my high school jazz choir. Well, that's super nice of your director and to program it and of you to say that. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you know what I'm doing. I hope you know that this is bonkers and that I'm on purpose singing bad, so just... I'm just so paranoid. Oh, you're in Devil May Care. You did that one. Cool. Yeah, that had a big year last year because it was a tune that, it was a chart that was being used for the All-State that I directed in Illinois. And so a lot of people bought it in Illinois, so it had a big boost. Like a lot of people had to buy it. So I was like, that was a coup. Thank you so much, Sarah, for saying that. That's awesome. Can you make that tone, gals? I hope not. I don't know how else to get how to not get a pinch tone out. Well, if I'm going for it being kind of mixed, in mixed voice, I guess that's a decent approximation. Okay, what's this? Oh, I'm so close, man. I just have a couple pages left, thank God. And then, yeah, I'll pitch this, I'll pitch the lead soprano, and I'll come back in and probably sing both the second soprano and alto. Some of it will sound pretty trashy too, but then I'll pitch those, and it'll be done. I don't know if I'll pitch those on stream. It might not be that entertaining, but I know everybody probably like to hear you want to hear the final product. That's what a weird move not to show that. It's going to be some fake notes. I lost my F. Woo! I don't have much of it right now. Hurts. The syllables got weird, unfortunately. I was going to see if I could just cheat and keep singing. But no, I could not read that fast. What is it? Okay. That's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start there. I mean, I have an E, but I just, it's chaos. Once I start not singing the real notes, knowing I'm a pitch, like once I start doing that, it's hard to get back onto the real notes because it's just, like I keep saying, it just feels like chaos. All right, do another one of those trash takes here. You almost would think I was trolling you, I would imagine. This is very true, though. This is what I do. You should hear the bass stuff. Da, 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 da. Just one note usually, but as the lowest note I can sing usually with any kind of like brassy tone at all, or if that's supposed to be the tone of the thing. Da, da. I'll do it airy like that, and then and just pitch it down an octave and all that. Love it. Okay, yeah, one more of these. You're like, couldn't you sing a note that like actually was in the chord? Man, I can't think that fast. Come on, you guys. Quit asking these questions that you're not asking. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Well, you know, some of these edits. Oh, no. I've covered up that edit. Is this the edit point? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I probably should clean those other edge edits up too. Okay. All right, so dat dat badue, ya dat. Yeah, we gotta hear that first. Dat dat badue, ya dat. Do badua. I'd like to actually sing the right notes there. Dat dat badue, ya dat. Oh, I wasted. Well, I didn't waste that one. I just need to put it on the second track. I forgot to move it. You go there. You go there. Stop being in that grid mode. And meow. Okay, last one. Dat dat badue. Okay. We'll start down here. Cover this up. I think I need to do my edits again. It's amazing, actually, that this works. I've actually been really blown away by Melodyne that you can pull this off, and it sounds like, you know, kind of okay if you know, work pretty hard at the, you know, getting the Melodyne stuff lined up. I think I do. And then that's going to be a fly. Oh, I mean, I'll fly that in. I understand that I could probably sing the right notes there, and I'm just being a little bit lazy. But it's, I mean, it's all going to need to be pitched anyway, so I go that quick route and just like, okay, rough, somewhere around the notes maybe, so it's not moving the pitch so far. What is it really? I think I might be singing higher, higher than I needed to, honestly. I could have done that. Oh well. That's hilarious. That happens sometimes too, especially toward the end of a chart when I start getting a little bit punchy, a little bit lazy. Meow 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 meow. What do we have? Da ba do da da. Let's see. Da da ba da ba do ba ba do where you are da you da ba da ba do da ba do da ba do de da ba do da ba do de I don't know if I'll make it that far. I think I'm gonna try though. Da ba do da. Okay, here we go. Da ba do da. What am I doing? Da, da. way. It was kind of a wah. Da da ba da ba do wah ba do way you wah da da you way da ba do ba ba. I'll do that later. Da da da. Put it on the right thing, please. Da da ba da ba do wah ba do way you wah da da you way. Da da ba da ba do wah ba do way you wah da da you way. And then what's this? Da ba do da. Da ba do da da ba do da ba do day oh da ba do da ba do day da ba do da ba do day oh. That was kind of poor for a thing I couldn't actually sing, but da ba do da ba do day oh. That's super not a decrescendo. Da ba do da ba do day. That much you can't melodyne. Well, I mean, you can't. Yeah. Anyway. That's fine enough. Fine enough for what we're doing. Close enough for the jazz, you know. That's what they say. I don't know if that's true. It's close enough. Hey. Get over here. Get over here. Hey, now. Hey, so we're doing dat, but hey, yeah, dat, okay. Hey, here we go. Dat, but hey, da, yeah. And I'll just probably sing the E. Dat, but hey. Dat, but hey. Ah, there's a dot at the end of that, thank you. Dot, ba da dot, ouch. My wife wrote me an email or a text a while ago. She's probably like, don't hurt yourself streaming this part too. Well, yes. And the pitching. Okay, so here's last bit. No, yeah, wait. Yeah, that's what I need to do. And actually, I should try to get a better ending to this one. I kind of forgot. Oh, now it's too long. Oh well, I can fix it out very easily fix. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. One more. Here we go. One more. Man, that ending is going to be super hard to pitch, so. Actually, let it go a little short. Out there. Okay, now, here we go, everybody. Just got to double check all my edge edits for a second, and then we will import this into our friend Melodyne and make it sound lovely. And it's it's gonna make it really will actually make, I think, the rest of the process easier, singing the other parts. But we will get this done tonight. And beep bop bop. Okay. Is that my last? Oh, there were some other edge edits I might want to check that when I was like breaking things into pieces, like this one. See if it sounds weird. Nope. This is probably good. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I'm sure they're all fine. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Here we go. All right. This is how the magic happens, my friends. I'm pulling back the magic curtain on all of us. On me and Andrew. How about that? Pulling back that curtain and saying, hey, look, let's just call it what it is. We are crazy for Melodyne. And I will pull that in. And I've got the file obviously going on this already. So what I just did is merge those tracks into three, one track for each track, one file for each track. Man, oh, it's exhausting. Jeez, man. But it is doable. Hello, Friendly Bear, dropping in. Good to see you again. I don't know if you caught the crazy soprano one singing I was just doing, but I am about to pitch correct all that so that it is on correct notes. Wait, no, that's what you said. Hello, dropping in. It's cool. You're cool. Good to see you. Yeah, so this is where we will get the chance to. I'll actually. I'm going to play the arrangement during the pitching, and of course you can watch the chart and you can see what notes I'm supposed to be going for when I'm making these either approximations or just punting totally and singing a fourth below it or something. So you can kind of get a feel for this, but I'll get zoomed in a bit like this and go ahead and change this to eighth note triplets, so I've got an idea of where the swing feel is, and then. So this is going to sound quite a bit different. No verb or anything on this, but so this first dot is actually decent. This is not decent. I'll actually do the other dot does. What would be handy to me is if I could be looking at like one of the tenor parts just for rhythmic reference, but have it like grayed out or something, and to where when I go back and forth between the parts that I'm dealing with, like these, I'd love it if I could just see like where their rhythms are heading. Because let's check it. Well, that works. That's good. But what did I just do? Did I just delete that? Groove and mellow. I just closed that. I wonder if I just undid. Weird, man. What did I just do? I don't know, but I have to start over on this. It's okay. Or maybe no. Those. Yeah, I probably have to. Well, what's going on? And then left. Do I have 3? Okay. Yeah, I hit some hotkey that got me to the wrong place. But oh yeah, play the arrangement. No female voice on this recording. Not this one very specifically. Just this because it's the nature of it, because the group is rehearsing right now, and what we like to do is I'm totally fine pitch correcting myself, but Julia, our house rule is not to pitch correct her. That's how we get the sound we get, basically. And so since we're on a rush on this one, and this is a very hard level 5 chart, I mean, it's arguably a level 6. It's gnarly, especially in the guys' parts. This soprano 1 actually is pretty straightforward, but it was just going to be easier. I wrote the chart; it's all in my head, basically. I know kind of where everything's going, so it was easier for me to just knock this thing out. Julia's in the house; she's probably cringing upstairs as I hurt myself doing all this, but I know she is actually. But she I think also gets the necessity of, for practical purposes, how we do this, So yeah, and so the way I've done this is this afternoon, or this morning and this afternoon, I sang the tenor, bass, baritone parts, and then actually, yeah, it's a little too tight. It's just a really long note, I guess. I sing those, gave those a little bit more care. I pitched those this afternoon also, tuned those up like I would normally do. And those are now in here. You'll hear them as we go along. But then, so I'm going to put the soprano stuff in after it's all tuned up and pretty and correct notes and everything. And then I will, what's happened to the third part? It's a little fake sounding. Oh, well. And then I'll sing those other parts. I'll edit those too, obviously, but it'll be easier for sure. And I'll have more of a voice at that point, I would assume. Da, 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 da. So my goal was to get, a tone, a reasonable tone on this part, sing somewhere in the vicinity of most of the notes, or some of the lines I tried to actually sing it right. It'll represent the chart. And it'll be easy enough to make part tracks on these things too, so that the gals and guys can learn their parts pretty quickly. And they are rehearsing, like I said, right now. Maybe not exactly right now, but they might rehearse on Thursday nights. I can't remember. I thought it was Tuesday nights, maybe. I don't know why I thought that, but. Oh yeah, that is I sang that wrong. It's a B natural or B flat rather. Yeah, alt. Made plenty of sense to do the other thing, but so yeah, just going through, and this part of the tune, I remember I was able to sing roughly the sort of right notes essentially. So it's not moving things too far or changing the notes, but that starts to happen in a little bit. So flatten it out a little. Oh yeah, this fall, that was brutal. This I just have to I'm just gonna have to do one of these. Just try to see if there's anyway. Yeah, just make the last instant of it go straight across. Let's see. That's pretty decent. By the way. Move that over timing a little bit. It was a little early. And this is how it goes. If you have questions, I will take them. I'm just hanging out now. A lot of times, man, I can do this pitch correction visually enough that I can just like watch the news or something while I'm doing this. If it's not an important, they're all important projects. But I mean, if it's not a artistic, project or something like that, which we try to do that with as little pitching as possible and all that. But if I have to use it for that purpose, I'll focus in, obviously. But man, I spend so many hours at Melodyne in the summer while I'm doing these 15, 20 commissions or whatever. This year, I think it'll be closer to 15. I'm limiting how much I'm going to stress myself out this summer. It's going to be some. It's going to be some stressage. But let's see. Most days are writing or recording days at this point. How was that release? So beat one, right? Okay. Flatten that out. Ooh, let's see. Andrew says, what version of Mel are you using? I just had the basic editor. I'm using Studio. That's why I can have the multiple channels. You can do as many tracks as you want at a time and you just go in between them. So yeah, this is Melodyne Studio, but this is Melodyne Studio 3. I own 4, but I don't like it as much. There are some quirks to it. There's some quirks to this, I guess, that I like better. The ability to quickly go between the tracks is not present in at least not that I could figure out. What wasn't present in Melodyne. Wasn't present. Well, that's a Freudian slip. What am I doing here? Da do E flat do. I tried singing it on the other tracks. Yeah. I should probably get into 4 at some point and figure it out and figure out what you know, if I can be more efficient. But I think that my particular workflow is better with 3. Ooh, that's really gross sounding. Okay, here's the first moment of like huge pitch correction, huge changing here, because we got to sing these notes. B flat. Thank you very much. This is where it really starts to be a show. I swear I can't believe they haven't given me a primetime show for my pitch correction and low talking. It's like ASMR for sound geeks. I don't know. Let's move this. That's A flat, right? I can't see it, but I swear that's what it is. Yeah, A flat. Deep blue, blue, blue. One note at a time. One note at a time. Getting it done, but slowly, slowly, just one note at a time. You like this? So that should have been F sharp or G flat to G. Pitch drift is mostly what you want to be doing if you don't want to sound too mechanical. But some of these things I mean, like this. That's bonkers. I have to smooth that down, get that in line a little bit. And this one, good Lord. Let's see, meow. Get that up there. Let's see how that sounds. See, I'd rather it be a little more, rather it be a little cleaner and digital sounding and be in tune. This is the first time I've done it in this order. Actually, I've never really thought of doing it in this order. I always do the alto and second soprano, just build it up. And but this is the first time I thought, oh, let me leave those out now. So we'll have incomplete chords, and it'll be all unsatisfying when we hear these. But when I go to sing those, it'll just be so much easier. Because I'll be hearing the lead above me to tune with. It'll be tuned already. And it'll make the tuning of the soprano 2 and alto parts that much easier. That much easier. All right. Okay. Should be able to sing this close to in tune, but you never know how these turned out. Let's see. A little flammy there, but I think it might be all right. Yeah, you start to figure out the threshold for what the ear can hear. And you try to just only correct up to that point, I think, you know. I wonder where my buddy Zach Yalowski was. He wanted to see the editing process, but he's probably busy tonight. I think he was convinced I was going to come back on and do, because I think I'd said I was going to do the tenor and bass parts, but I thought about it, thought better of that later. I was like, man, I'll just edit that off stream, because I'm going to spend some time doing the soprano at least. Okay, these lines, bebop lines, get a little bit tedious to correct, as you might imagine. Eighth note runs. Especially again when it's me and falsetto, pretty random, or pretty inaccurate. And also when it can't tell the difference between the two notes, as you have to split them up. It's just a little girl I knew this was Sunrise Sunset in reality. Charlie Parker. Can't believe it. Oh, it's Dizzy. This is Dizzy's tune. That's pretty poor, Marsh. Pretty poor. You should be able to sing this at least. It's in your high tenor range. But I just wouldn't try. I just want to get done. How's everybody doing? You having fun? I would put me in like a background window and then just browse Reddit and just enjoy the dulcet tones, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Break that up. Wow, big vibrato on that guy. Not anymore. Let's see. This is. How did I wait? Oh, I was looking at the wrong spot. This is actually right. Yeah. Yeah. Each one of these bebop lines, they take time from you. Yeah, come on. Yeah. That's too long. Yep. Where's that? Is that here? Okay, Badu. That's the second one, right? So that should be a D bow. Whoa, yeah. Okay, this is weird me out actually. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like how it's interpreted that. Eesh. Is it anywhere near the D? Okay. Huh. Let's see what this sounds like. It's probably the pickup's gonna be gnarly. I kind of can't tell. Yeah, I can't really tell. I think it's okay, but ish. Hi, everybody. Not much to say. That's a D. One more of these licks to go. Well, no, several of them to go. This is why this tune takes a while, because these particular bebop licks, every time, like, to get them really precise. It's a lot of detailing, a lot of notes. The editing will definitely take longer than singing it took. Absolutely. Yeah. Wait, I don't need to wear headphones. What am I doing? I could kind of relax my ears a little bit. It's been an all-day headphones day. How's my hair? I can't imagine it's lovely, but let me get rid of. Hilarious. Hilarious. Why would I think, in a million years, why would I think that I could mute the freaking mic and have anybody hear me? Thank you, Andrew. Yes, really done. I muted the mic because I was going to take the headphones off. That's right. Sometimes I do smart things, and then the rest of the time it's like that. I'm just so lost. Oh, where am I? Okay, E natural. There it is. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Always interesting observing artists at work. Keep your inspiring creations. Thank you, Robert. We're gonna give it a shot. It's weird, isn't it? This way of recording, but it gets the job done for our particular purpose. That's true. Come on. I need to save this. Save. It's a really stable program, Melodyne, but didn't used to be. But as computers have gotten better, they can handle this program's needs pretty well. I'm gonna basically be taking out the scoop on this, which yeah, that's fine. Where am I? Oh yeah, Robert. Oh, call me Bob. Everyone else did. There you go. I will do, Bob. I will happily do that. My dad is Bob. My middle name's Robert for him, but he goes by Bob, and it's his birthday today. It's my dad's birthday today, you guys. He lives in Kansas. Otherwise, I mean, he's a long ways away. Otherwise, he'd be hanging out. He's 69 years old today. Doesn't look a day past 67. Giving him the business. Why would I do that? Let's see. Yes, it's that reverb makes the whistling sounds, I guess. What is that? F. Thank you. I wish I were a better whistler. I have a student who's killing. He hurt his jaw and but was able to whistle for a bit. Didn't do a lot of singing for a minute. And yeah, he was whistling his solos that he was transcribing and stuff in lessons, and I was pretty impressed with that. There is a jazz whistler YouTube guy that's amazing. It's the incredible content, and he doesn't have oh, there you go. He doesn't have a ton of views, and he doesn't have a whole lot of like subscribers. I'm a subscriber. Jazz whistling. You should check it out. I'll give him a. It's amazing. He's so good, and the solos he lifts. I mean, they're all really good solos for anybody to transcribe. So it's kind of a good guide to, good suggestion of some ideas for what to lift. So yeah, I think it's called jazz whistling. But check that thing out. The dude's really good. And everything's black and white. It's super humble, like the whole vibe of it. It didn't talk on his videos at all. It's just, I don't know, it's really interesting. Very, very strange. I was so surprised. There's a recorder player who's done some transcriptions online too. There might be more. But there's one dude particularly that did some Pat Metheny stuff. I thought it was amazing. He's really good. This is actually the most I've focused on pitch correction in a long time. because yeah, I usually would put on like a yeah, I put on Sling TV or something, or YouTube videos, or I watch somebody stream on Twitch or something like that. Which there are people doing composition now on Twitch, streaming their compositions. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I don't think I want to go on Twitch and try to monetize anything really with this. That's not really the point of what I'm doing, especially since these are arrangements, you know. It's a little, maybe, legally sketchy to try to make money off of that element of it. Maybe it's okay. But, Bob, we'll have to make a summer of this, man. I'm going to be doing a lot of these. You might definitely get a little tired of it at some point. I wouldn't blame you. But I am so happy to see you every time. You always say the nicest stuff. I'd like to know more about you and stuff. If you want to talk about yourself, maybe it's weird over chat. I don't know. Just curious what your background is and what leads you to be interested in doing this, or anybody else too. I've learned about Andrew tonight. I know his gig. Where am I? Oh, there we are. We're at bar 37 right here. If you've lost track, if you're following along very slowly in your bulletin, let's see. I don't think he was quoting it on purpose, but I mean, he might have been. No, he 100% was not. It was before that song came out. Well, I think it was before that song. Actually, well, maybe Fiddler was before. Actually, I shouldn't talk about what I don't know anything about. Video output is low. Oh, you're getting buffering right now. I wonder how to improve that. I don't really know. My upload speed, I wish it were a little faster. Sorry, guys. Looks like it's a bad stream right now. Maybe you're not even hearing me say that. Hey, y'all. Looks like the stream speed on my end is weak at the moment. Sorry for any buffering. I'll just say that in case you can't hear me or something. I bet everybody can. Dude, okay. It doesn't get more exciting than this, I have to say. This is basically what it's about. Although I'll do my best to once in a while I'll go back and play everything, and hopefully that'd be entertaining. But this part of it just is a little tedious because we're on what, page 2? We're at the bottom of page 2 right now. Of 10. So that's what this is about. Okay. Okay, stream's back to healthy apparently. Let's see. Leap lap loops. The next thing I'll do will be I'll work down, and the next thing I'll do is sing second soprano. and with the, but I only sing the second soprano when they have their own notes, basically. And then when I do the part tracks, I just do I just edit between them. I kind of, I found a way to mix down the tracks such that we don't have to sing all of those middle voices. We sing all of the soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and we triple track it usually most of the time. And then we make those tracks by bouncing it with the levels of everything else, but the featured track. I need to know this note. All brought way down, like 20 dB down, and that allows you to just focus on the one part at a time. And but then when we do second soprano stuff or baritone stuff, we have to kind of edit such that you only hear those. But and that's kind of a half-hearted explanation of how to do that, I guess. I was really approximate on this one. I don't know what happened. Let's get that D somewhere in the vicinity of the correct note. What is that? There it is. Let's see, bebops. Where am I? Oh, there it is. And that should be F. That's right. Okay, good. I should use my ears, man. That's weird. Okay. Pretty sharp. Pretty sharp in that head voice. In the middle of that, you should hear all those mouth noises. It's a lot of work, I'm telling you. Oops. Yeah, man, vocal jazz is hard. You gotta work hard. I already hear something very sharp about to happen on the next note. You might notice how much I'm not actually flattening the curve, but I am going to do one a little here. But But you can get away with leaving some variation, and it sounds more real. Yeah, but let's see, what's that supposed to be? Oh, F. E. E, C, ba, 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 But yeah, you can see how much of a break this gives my voice to take the time to pitch this in the middle. It's definitely why I'm taking that strategy this time. I'll play the head in a second, or from the beginning to this point shortly, just to give another little round of listening to progress, see how we're doing. Go ahead and let that scoop happen, and then same deal. All right. Let's see, almost, yeah, and you know, I think actually, oh, Bob says 61? No way, no way, no way. 61 began playing the vibes when I was 14. I met Gary Burton and learned from him for a while. No way, that's incredible. My real aptitude was science, so I went to medical school. That's fantastic. Man, I am a huge science fan. I'm a huge medical fan. And I'm a real appreciator of what you do and what you did. But what an awesome story to have studied with Gary Burton. That's certainly more than I could say. What a great human being, and I know he really cares about education too, aside from being just an incredible, one of the best musicians in our art form. That's very cool, Bob. Okay. Oh, and then I'll do the crazy high B flat that was never going to happen, of course. And let's take a look at the pace of the slides is decently, pretty much aligned. The falls. Weird. It's funny. It doesn't sound terribly in tune. I'm gonna just give it a little bit more of a tuning approach here. Get a little tighter. Well, thanks for your backstory. That's super cool. So I'm a psychiatrist. Oh, wow. Psychiatrist in solo practice for 30 plus years. I never lost my interest in jazz and jazz harmony. Keep a set of vibes in my office. Right on. That's really cool, Bob. That's awesome. I love it. I appreciate what you do. We all need you. We especially do right now. Okay, I said I was going to play the head in for everybody, so let me do that real quick. And I think what I'll probably do is go ahead and go off stream for the rest of this part of the pitching process and save you guys that tedium, I suppose. And then I may come on and I may come on for the second soprano or alto or whatever. But what I will do is I'll do a short stream just to play the final product as it is when it's all done. So, but here's everything from the top until until the solo section starts. You can tell it's going to take take a couple more hours to just do the lead soprano part on the pitching. So I don't know how interesting that'll be and how much I want to really stream that. But this part, I just wanted you to kind of see some of the process and how this stuff gets turned into what it is. So here it is. You remember how terrible this stuff sounded before? So here's. Okay, so that is missing, of course, all the middle of the harmony there, so that will get filled in due time. But I'm going to just take a quick break, and I won't. I'm going to finish the soprano pitching, like I say, off stream, and not bother y'all with it. But thank you guys for watching this weird look at how one can quickly throw together a lead soprano part, or any part really that's outside of your own singing range, really, and that's the demo here. So hope you guys had fun. Thank you again for hanging out. Thanks, Bob. Really nice to see you on there. And Andrew, really cool getting to meet you. Friendly Bear, got to see you again. Got to see Sarah Voss, which was cool. Ben Morris came in for a bit. Timothy Urban, Tim, and Zach. That was before. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. And we'll see you next time. Make sure and subscribe and hit the things, the little bell if you want notifications that I'm doing these again. Most of the time I probably won't post to Twitter and Facebook. I'll just start a stream. So.